I'd like for you to indulge me for just a few moments to discuss with you a national epidemic that has since made its way right here to Nashville. Can anyone articulate to me what that occurrence is? Yes, Ms. McDuffie.
2 weeks ago, 4 students from North Carolina Tech went to the Woolworths in Greensboro, North Carolina, requesting to be served at the whites-only lunch counter.
Exactly, Ms. McDuffie. Now, would anyone be interested in explaining to the class what the strategy or tactic was of these students that they had to implement for this enormous historical endeavor? Yes, Mr. Cook?
2 weeks ago, on February 4th, the 4 freshmen went into Woolworths to purchase a few items. You know, just in case if it was mentioned that these seats are for paying customers only. They then proceeded to the lunch counter, sat down, and politely ordered donuts and coffee.
Ms. Harris, I see you raised your hand. Would you like to add to that?
Because service was refused to them, they have been back every day since. The police have been called several times, however, no arrests have been made because no laws were broken.
Very impressive to the both of you. And because of their heroic efforts and those sit-ins that you mentioned, Mrs. Harris, it has captured the attention of America. And just this past Saturday, 1,400 African Americans flooded the downtown area of Charlotte, right where the Woolworths is located. Yes, Miss Primus?
I have a cousin that lives in Montgomery. He told me he was going to a rally today by the Woolworths where he lives.
Miss Primus, you are correct in that. But not just Montgomery, but in Winston-Salem and Huntsville and Mobile and several other cities across this country, sit-ins and protests are being performed. As a matter of fact, just in today's afternoon, there will be a rally downtown here in Nashville, and I have been asked to prepare 3 of you to come down and participate. Will there be any? Before you get all excited and all enthusiasm all in you, well, let me forewarn you that opposition and resentment is intensifying. As those whites who have taken in hate and anger is increasing rapidly. For you will be faced with much malice and hostility. You will be called a nigger. You will be spat upon, and you will be shoved, and you will be pushed. But all of this, I tell you, all of this is only meant to break you. Now that you've heard all of this, there will be a rally downtown this afternoon, and I have only been asked to send 3 of you. Now, are there any takers? Oh my God, there is a God. Mr. Cook, Miss McDuffie, and Miss Primus, quickly have a seat on the platform. When you arrive downtown this afternoon, you must be prepared to be completely humiliated. You must be prepared to be demeaned and degraded. For they will try to provoke you. But you, Miss Primus, you must disregard their inhumane maneuvers and keep focused. Keep focused on the assignment for which you have been chosen to fulfill. Now, Mr. Peters, quickly approach the platform. Mr. Peters is going to help us to prepare for this afternoon. Mr. Peters, I need for you to call them a nigger.
I can't do that. I'm not racist.
Oh, now, Mr. Peters, now. I'm sure amongst all the company that you keep, I'm sure you've heard this word mentioned several times. Mr. Peters, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, call them a nigger.
Nigga.
I can't hear you, Mr. Peters.
Nigga.
That's it. Say it again.
Nigga.
That's it. Keep going.
Nigga.
That's it. Mr. Williams, Miss Harvest, quickly approach the platform.
Huh?
I want you to antagonize them, push them, show them what they will be expecting this afternoon. For life has never rid you of any of this harm. You must stay focused. You must not lose your grip. You must remember the assignment. You must stay equipped with that which you have been given. Don't give up. Don't let go. Remember who has called you. Remember who has chosen you. You must stay focused, Mr. Cook. Stay focused, Miss Primus. Stay focused, Miss McDuffie. Don't you quit. Exactly. Now you are ready. You are ready to stand in the forerunner for what justice and equality looks like. You are ready to take charge of the future. Remember that you have been chosen, for they cannot break you. You have been fully equipped for tonight, for they cannot disrupt you. You have been called and fearfully and wonderfully made, so they cannot shake you. For when you arrive this afternoon, you are not arriving to confront. No. You are not arriving to attack. Oh no. But when you arrive this afternoon, you are arriving with a purpose. A purpose that is filled with great